Exciting news, I got a new kitchen. So I'll be cooking here and I have a lot more space to prep and make my food awesome. Today I'm going to make an Asian kind of Thai inspired meal, a spring roll. And the spring roll has these wrappers that I found. Some tofu, sprouted tofu. Inside we'll have green beans, shredded carrots, some sprouts that have radish sprouts, so a little bit spicy, and the organic maitake mushrooms, mint, and chives. I'm planning on making a sauce that's based on, well, the chilies and toasted sesame, then a little bit of soy sauce, and the blackberry, and actually has ginger vinegar. This maybe I'll use too. So I have a lot of prep work to do. The carrots shredded, the beans steamed, so pre-cooked. The maitake I'll also steam at the same time, and prepare the mint and chives. First, I'm going to prepare the sauce because that is the end result. Ultimately, the wrapper will be dipped in this sauce, so this helps me to define the flavor palette of where I want to go in terms of proportions of what to put inside the wrap. Okay, in fact, I'm using tamari and not soy sauce because soy sauce has wheat in it, so it's not gluten-free. And a little bit of vinegar. So the basic idea is a little bit of sweetness, which in this case will come from the blackberries, and some salt from the soy sauce, acid from the vinegar, and this also, these really cool chili sauce. It smells good. So this has vinegar too. Look at this. I'm actually making it quite spicy. I hope these peppers are spicy. Okay, I haven't added the oil yet. It's a toasted sesame oil. I actually had in mind a little bit lighter colored sauce, like just vinegar with chilies and now what I'm going for is taste. I'm going to taste it with like my eyes closed. I like the thickness. It's nice and the spice is there. There's seeds in the chilies, so I'm actually going to strain the sauce in the end. And to remind myself, I'll put the strainer there now. Here's the beautiful steamer. I just turned on the water. Okay, I'm going to cut this mushroom in half and steam it at the same time as green beans. Put the beans in already. I'm going to give it the beans like 2 minutes extra because I think that the mushrooms will only take 5 minutes and the beans about 7. I tasted the beans while you weren't looking, and they're ready. The ice stops the cooking of the green bean, and it preserves the color. And it's fine because we're going to serve them cold anyway. To prepare the spring noodles, I'm going to put hot water in this baking dish and then dry them on paper towels. So hot water. To prepare the mint, I'm going to take the top sprigs like this and leave them whole. That can even be garnished, and then just the leaves individually, like so. So I finished off the mint, and here's the sprigs. I rinsed off the chives. These sprouts are pretty delicious. Because they have radish sprouts, they're kind of spicy. Not that spicy. I would have liked them to be spicier. Anyway, the broccoli and alfalfa sprouts are really good for you. Yeah, I taste the radish sprouts. Maybe they're just mixed in here. Anyway, if you can find radish sprouts, I would have preferred that because it has more of like a peppery kind of bite to it. It's going to be really good anyway. So the tofu, I'm going to slice in half and then cut it into little fine strips, because it would be like the size that I'm going to cut, that I would cut it if I were going to make little cubes of tofu, except I'm not going to cube it because it's going to go into the wrap. There you go, and then just like this. And this tofu is pretty good. It has, what is it? It has 10 grams of protein per 85 grams. So that's actually, you know, pretty high protein, considering that meat is 30 or 35% protein. This is, you know, half of that. And I would totally eat twice as much as this as I would meat. And the idea here, I'm sure you've noticed, is to prep all of the ingredients before it's time to serve. And that way, when you put it together, it's just like bam, 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 and it looks really beautiful, and it's also just really simple and easy and efficient and fun. So it's like spending time with each ingredient, the carrots and the mint and the chives and the sprouts and the tofu individually. And now I'm about to prepare my beans and the mushrooms. So it takes time, but it's totally worth it. And then putting together is just like super fun. That's the moment when it all comes together, and it's just feeling the ease and perfection of putting it together that makes the whole process, the work, worth it. Cut up these mushrooms really very finely. get a very fine cut onto these mushrooms right here. So it's just going to be like shaved really finely. So as you can see here, they actually are quite fine.